Well, we'll have plenty of time to... Right now, we've got 2 more pressing concerns. The Chancellor's been shot, and Heimdall's been...
Oh no!
I hope my father...
Damn! Please, let Saint destroy...
That gargantuan airship. Those Panzers, I have no doubts that they were bankrolled and manufactured by the noble.
I saw them there. And all this time I never knew what happened to them.
Fee.
So you know those men? I remember meeting them briefly.
They're former members of Zephyr. Used to be one of the continent's strongest Jaeger Corps. It looks like the Noble faction hired them to do their dirty work. Just like the Imperial on top of...
It looks like our guess about C's identity was right, but I don't know what that cool blue thing was he...
Crow, why did you do...
On behalf of the Student Council, I'd like to ask all... I'm sure you all experienced that strange vision, and the principal has an announcement.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Principal Van Dyke. I'm sorry to say there's a strong likelihood that what you just saw is really happening in However, it's important to note that we don't yet have confirmation or any official work. I'm doing all I can to find out what's going on. But in the meantime, I ask for your patience and...
So all the other classes...
How could she use a national radio broadcast to show something to just us? Is that it?
For her, it is. With little difficulty at that.
Yo, Sarah here. Neidhart? An emergency meeting. What? Of course. I'll be... Yeah, understood. All right, class. I've got to step out for a bit, but no matter what happens, you are not to leave this building.
What? I'm not sure, but it's obvious something's...
Can this day even get stranger?
What's wrong, guys?
I hear something to the west.
Several armored cars are approaching, and it sounds like they have some of those armored suits.
You've got to be kidding.
First Heimdall, now... Are they planning on taking over the... Sure, notable members from both factions have kids enrolled here, and there are plenty of important people like the... So either they're looking to preemptively protect their own, or take the others hostage.
This is absurd.
Whatever their intentions, we can't allow them to harm...
Do you think that's where the instructors went? To try and fight the...
Those giant armors tore through the army's tanks like they were nothing more than toys. Our instructors are strong, but with what they're up against, I'm worried they might not be. I'm not sure how much help we'd be, or if we'll even be able to put a dent in. But right now, they need all the support they can get. They need Class 7.
I'm with you.
You have my sword.
I didn't really wake up today planning to fight enemies that can gut a tank.
None of us did. But this battle came to us, so we'll draw...
I'll do everything I can to defend this school and its students.
I take no issue with humbling those that befoul the spirit of true nobility.
Guess I'll help too.
I wonder how Lamy will match up against the...
We haven't got a lot of time, so let's move.
All right, let's do this.
Lisa? Why are you all so flustered? Ferris? You're still...
What in Adios' name? I saw the instructors leaving the academy through the...
They already left?
Patrick, you have to stay here. You can't let them take over this building. Work with the other students.
Schwarzer?
What are they...
What in Adios? I heard a war started in Hunt.
Don't worry, everyone.
We'll show you to the auditorium. You can bunker down.
Toa!
Reem!
What are you doing here? You're not planning on going to help the instructors.
That's exactly what we're planning.
I'd bring shame to the Arcade name if I were to willingly allow such insolence and dishonor.
We're not gonna push our luck, but we want to give them every little bit of support. You can't be
If that video's anything to go by, you'd be going up against some seriously dangerous weapons. The chances of you overcoming a force like that is... Well, I don't even want to say. Are you really sure this is what you want?
We are. This academy has given us a lot. He's made friends here. Learned to... we'll be damned if we're going to let them just take that away.
You guys.
Oh, but the instructors told me not to let you past if you tried to...
All right. As student council president, I hereby grant you permission to head through. But don't forget, you're still students. This may be a military academy, but that doesn't mean you're sold. If you ever feel like your lives are in danger, even a little bit, you get out of there. Run away. Surrender. I don't care what you do, just please don't die out. Promise.
Of course.
We promise.
At least make sure you've got everything you need before... I've got my tools on me, so if you guys need any last-minute modifications to your Arcus units... May Adios be with you. And just a little speculation from me, but looking at their design, you should aim for their joint. Take them apart at their weakest points and you might have a chance.
I see. Then let's pray our aim is...
I know I'm repeating myself at this point, but don't go doing anything still. I know in my heart how much you want to protect, so do what you think you have to do. Not just for us, but so that whatever ends up happening, you'll know you gave the best you
That's good.
Damn. I sure didn't wait.
It seems the battle's already underway.
There, toward the west. Let's move.
Impossible! Are you even...
Oh, I'm as human as they come. Can't speak for the principal or Instructor Beatrix.
I'll say, our decorated veterans are putting the younger generation to shame.
Now, there's no need to go around flattering old ladies, Nighthawk.
No need to be so modest. I don't know of any other old ladies who could reduce an armored car to a smoldering...
Says the man who cut one in half.
Always nice to share a little outing with my wonderful
And while we're at it, since when were the two of you such whizzes with all those high-level art?
Especially you, Thomas. When did you leave the library long enough to become so disturbingly proficient with an Orville's?
Well, you know me. I've always been rather taken with the mages of the Middle.
They're monsters!
Sir, we don't stand a chance against them!
Stop your blind!
They did this? What?
I almost feel sorry for them.
Just who is Instructor?
She was a colonel in the Imperial Army. They used to call her the Reviver. Heard she saved Sarah's life one day.
Yeah, she's kind of a legend. In her days with the medical corps, she'd show up in war zones to treat the critically injured. She'd patch them all up, friend or foe. And woe to anyone or anything who tried to stop her.
Wow, no wonder she's so unflappable.
You know, maybe they don't need our...
No, it's not over yet.
Looks like they've got some reinforcement.
Cease your fire! There's no need to increase our casualties, and if they're fielding monsters, we might as well call in our own.
Here they come.
My, they've certainly brought quite...
They're boasting some impressive arms.
Looks like they've been designed with integrated arts resistance.
What to do? What?
You think we can really beat up?
Well, I don't see another way. We need to hold this location until the Imperial Army's reinforcements arrive.
Time to see if the Army's finest up-and-coming officer has it where...
Same to you, Miss A-Rank.
My! You two really do make quite the dynamic...
Shut up, Thomas.
All right. Valentine and Nightheart are taking point. Let's give them some...
Yes, sir.
Now, let's see which parts have that arts resistance.
They certainly seem to be holding their...
Yeah, but look how many there are.
And the enemy's still got strength, but the instructors don't have anything to fall back on if the enemy...
Let's go. They need backup.
Right. I'm not sure how much support we'll be able to provide.
At the very least, we should be able to keep one of those things.
If we can give them that much more of a fighting chance,
That won't be necessary. What? Sharon? Allow me to have... I'll be sure to give Lady Sarah and her colleagues the opening they need to... Huh?
She's fat. I figured you'd show up sooner.
Oh my!
Steal what?
These new model engines certainly are quite the step up. Still, all the power in the world doesn't mean... The pleasure of being bound, vulnerable, and exposed is a thrill like no other. Would you care for a little demonstration? I'd say you won't feel a thing, but that would...
So you finally dropped the act. Looks like you've even picked up a few new tricks since our little dust-up too. But I guess I wouldn't expect any less from Sharon Kruger, Ouroboros' enforcer number 9. Or should I just call you the Severing Chain?
I'm currently on leave from that. Right now, I'm but a humble maid in the service of the Rhine, and no matter who's pulling the strings, anyone who tries to harm Lady Elisa or her friends will have to get through.
That's fine by me. But I think you and I need to sit down and have a nice long talk after all this is over.
Oh, look at them go! Are you just going to stand there and let the ladies run laps around?
Of course not. I was just about to say we should focus our assault on one and hit it with